Welcome to the Fairfax County Public Library program, Take It and Make It. My name is Miss Sally. Let's see if you can make out the letters of my name here. There they are. Some people might say I'm a little flaky, but be that as it may, I'm excited to have this chance to show you how to make more flakes like me and how to turn those snowflakes into an indoor winter wonderland. At the end of this tutorial, I'll have a fun challenge for you too. No more waiting for Mother Nature to make it snow. If you would like to pick up the Take It and Make It kit that accompanies this video, drop by the children's desk at Reston Regional Library. This kit has instructions with diagrams, cut-out circles, and 2 pre-designed templates, one of which is a snowman. If you don't have a kit, though, don't worry. I'm sure you already have all the supplies you'll need. A sheet of 8.5 by 11 white paper, pencil with eraser, and a pair of sharp scissors you can safely use. The smaller, the better. A 1-hole punch would be helpful, but it isn't necessary. The more lightweight the paper is, the easier it will be to cut. I use recycled printing paper. Are you ready to get started? A large circle. Step 1. You'll begin with a circle, and one of the easiest ways to make one is to grab a large plate or mixing bowl from the kitchen, trace around it onto the paper, and then cut it out. Step 2. Fold the circle in half. Fold it in half again. Now fold in half one last time so that it looks like a cone. If you unfold the circle, you should see a ring of 8 cones. This is because our snowflakes will have 8 sides, unlike Mother Nature's snowflakes, which have 6 sides. Step 3. Coming up with an idea for your snowflake is the most creative step in this process. Keeping your circle folded, make a simple drawing. It could be a design, or based on something recognizable, like an animal or flower. Or even a word that is short enough to fit into the space, such as this one with the letters that spell snow. If you've chosen a word, the letters need to be outlined so you can cut around them. It is up to you whether they're capitalized or not, or cursive. Also, the word can start at either end of the cone with very different and interesting results. Keep in mind that the lines should not cross from one side of the cone to the other. The only exceptions are at the very top where the cone is widest and at the very bottom where the cone ends in a point. The top of the cone will be the outer edge of the snowflake and the bottom will be its center. To make sure your snowflake will still be in one piece when you finish cutting it, keep at least one uncut section on each side of the cone. This way, the 8 creased cones I showed you earlier will remain connected to each other. Take a look at this unfolded circle and see if you can figure out what parts of the sketch will keep the cones linked together and the snowflake in one piece. Step 4. Now is the time to get out those scissors and cut along the lines you drew. If you would like to create openings inside letters like O's, use a hole punch if available. The hole punch is also good for adding eyes, buttons, or other details. When you are done cutting, unfold the snowflake very slowly and carefully to keep it from tearing. Ta-da! The final step is to make your snowflake look respectable by flattening it. You can either place it under a pile of heavy books for an hour or 2, or, with the help of an adult, cover it with a sheet of white paper to prevent it from tearing while running a hot iron over it. Here are two ways we snowflakes like to be displayed. One is to hang us from the ceiling, as you can see in this photograph, using thread, string, ribbon, or yarn. Taping snowflakes to windows is another way to display us. As you can see, this makes us especially eye-catching at night when it is dark outside. Here is a fun challenge for family and friends who are seeing your snowflakes for the first time. Can they guess what the word or original design was? Can you see the word snow in these three snowflakes? How would you like to try this challenge yourself? Take a look at the next three pictures. You may want to hit the pause button while you study each of these slides. The answers to the three challenges are provided at the end of this video. Before we get to those answers, I'd like to show you this picture book that you may enjoy reading to a younger sibling while sitting in your very own winter wonderland. Its title is Snip, Snip, Snow by Nancy Poydar, and it is about children waiting for snow to arrive. When it doesn't, they make their own, just like we did. The answer to the first challenge is snow people. Can you see their hats at the center of the snowflakes? These are gingerbread kids. Their toes are touching each other around the outer edge of the snowflake. Last of all are the letters M-E-O-W for meow.